Jeremy Corbyn, you had the chance to stop the bombing going ahead in Syria and you failed because you failed to convince your own team. How do you feel about that now?
Tomorrow, every MP from every party and every constituency representing every part of this country has got an opportunity to vote in Parliament. Are they going to take us into war or are they not? The responsibility goes to MPs. Tomorrow morning, I will be speaking as leader of the Labour Party, saying why I do not think the Prime Minister is correct in his assessment of things, why I do not think we should be launching military strikes in Syria, why I think instead we should be supporting a political and diplomatic process to try and end the ghastly Syrian civil war, to help the refugees and recognise that at the end of every war there has to be a political dialogue. Let's start with it.
But as the leader of the Labour Party, you wanted to have an official Labour Party position adhered to by your colleagues against extending the military strikes, and you failed to deliver that. What went wrong?
At our conference in September, the party passed a conference motion concerning Syria. I do not believe the terms of that motion have been met by the government's response. There is no Chapter 7 authority from the United Nations. I believe it is wrong to get involved in the bombing campaign. I've made that view very clear. There are colleagues in the Parliamentary Labour Party who hold a different point of view. I am a leader, not a dictator, and I want to seek to persuade rather than instruct where I can. And tomorrow I hope and believe that a good majority of Labour MPs will agree with me. Would the vote have been any different if it had been a whip vote? I don't know. But I do know...
Your authority, and you could have gone that extra mile, which a number of your supporters wish you had done, and said, OK, I am facing you down on this because I believe this is an issue of such importance that the Labour Party should speak with a unified voice from the top, and that hasn't happened.
There's a lot of opportunity now for party members, party supporters, general public to contact their MP and ask them how they're voting tomorrow. This is an issue about this country getting involved in another war and the implications for it. This is not about process within the Labour Party. This is about the direction this country takes, and I think that's the view that should be put. I'll be very disappointed if people vote to support the government if in their heart of hearts they know that this isn't going to work, this is actually going to make the situation rather worse. But the responsibility goes now to every MP. Is it such a bad thing in a democracy when calls are made from both sides of the argument within the Labour Party for a free vote? They were made from both sides, that we end up with a free vote. And yes, it's unusual in British politics. That I understand, but something unusual in British politics, is that necessarily such a bad thing? If the bombing's extended into Syria, the responsibility lies with the Prime Minister for leading us there and lies with those MPs that vote to support that particular point of view.